Welcome. On this page, I prepared for you several videos where I'm inviting you to have a different perspective on certain concepts related to weight loss, emotional eating. And why is it important? You probably heard the phrase mind over body. Our mind creates our physical reality. Sometimes I'm getting annoyed with this phrase, this philosophy, because I'm trying to think my way to something and it doesn't happen. But in weight loss, it's extremely obvious to me. This mind decides if this body is 140 or 160. How? So let's take a look at different people, how different people gain weight or lose weight or stay with their results or go, back and forth, lose, gain, lose, gain. What decides about it? You know exactly what you have to do to lose weight. You have to do some things and not do other things. You have to eat this, not that. Move more or move certain way. So why some people do it and get the results and some people don't? Or why some people start and they quit? The answer is in the feelings and in our thinking. Because everything that we do or not do depends on our feelings. Our feelings, after all, are the reason why we do or not do anything. And where do feelings come from? From our thoughts. Our thoughts create our feelings. And sometimes you may think it's not true because there's almost no thoughts, no words in your mind, but you still feel something. It's because sometimes we assign meaning to certain things in a non-verbal way. But still, the feelings are created by our mind, by our thinking. So those people that stick to their plan, what are they feeling? What are they thinking? Well, it must be individual to everyone. Definitely, I am not inviting you to talk yourself out of your feelings. This is actually harmful. This is denying the feelings. It's actually what drives us to eat over our feelings. And feelings are not to be eaten over with pizza or anything, usually with carbs, right? Feelings are there to be felt. And many of us are really scared of that. But when you learn how to do this, you can feel anything and still keep going after your goal. So when you think about it, I told you that our results depend on our actions in a direct way, then our actions depend on our feelings, and our feelings depend on our thinking. Here is a simple example. You are in a stressful meeting, you think, this was so stressful, and there's another thought underneath, I need some relief from the stress. So you feel the urge to eat something. The urge is a feeling. There is a desire to eat something. Maybe you are not even hungry. Maybe you don't even need to eat. And especially you don't need to eat something filled with fat and sugar. But usually you will, when you feel this urge and the desire, you will eat and you will eat more than you need to. And the eating is the action. So same with boredom. You may be thinking, this is so boring, and you think that you need to find the relief from that uncomfortable feeling of boredom so that you feel the urge, the desire, the feeling to eat something, and then you eat, and then you usually eat more than you need to. So how do we change how we think? What I like to do in coaching is, and actually you can do it definitely for yourself. You can just notice what you are thinking and question the thought. So in coaching, I like to stretch a moment in time when a person takes problematic action, something that sabotages their goal, and we investigate. What were you feeling? Why? What were you thinking? And why were you thinking that? And was it useful? Is this even true? So sometimes it's striking how few simple questions can help us to sort of detach from the thought and no longer believe it, just look at it as if outside of our mind and decide if we want to believe it. And sometimes we are really attached to our beliefs and our thoughts, and there is no rush. Slow and steady is the best way of doing it, but still, there are different ways of approaching our thinking. So, one thing that I want to mention is when you find that you have different thoughts and beliefs that are sabotaging your actions, sabotaging your results, don't judge yourself for it. I like to approach those thoughts from a place of friendly curiosity and openness. Because the area of weight loss is already filled with so much judgment and shame that there is no reason to do it to ourselves when it comes to our mind. After all, we all believe something that is either not true or not useful. We are all affected by all those thoughts and concepts that are floating around in the society. We at some point accepted them without thinking critically of them if they're even true. But the success of weight loss work lies in us individually looking at what we are believing, what we are thinking, and deciding if this is true for us. Deciding if I really want to believe in this. And this way, we take our power back truly and start creating our habits that create our bodies in a conscious, deliberate way.